It is always a wonderful time of sharing the airwaves with citizen Matthew Kofi O'Connor, citizen MKO, productivity advocate and practitioner, reformer, and above all, founder and president of Open Forum Care for Humanity Foundation. And I am just a citizen, but with extraordinary drive of patriotism. On Open Forum, which is about people, issues, ideas, and solutions, we bring to you issues that touches the people. We bring conversations that ups the ante when it comes to town hall. And remember, this is a town hall on radio. We bring community people. And being an NGO, not for profit, we do not charge. We only depend on support, which we've been asking, and we are not getting that support yet. But you know something? Because this is a divine mandate, we have to do this, for God is a rewarder of anyone that diligently seeks him and does his purpose. That's why we're still on air. I tell you, it's costing us a lot. It's training, but we will not give up until the world will come to the brightness of our rising, because there are people that are dying. I've had people, watch people who brought kids to us, they pass on because people in authority refuse to respond. And we've seen others have been saved. And we keep doing this by making the voices to have a voice and making our leaders to have access to the kind of ideas, the kind of solutions that they may never get from their aides, even from them. That's why we keep hammering. Please, please, do not depend solely on those around you, because people have perfected the art of psychophancy. The Napoleon is always right mentality. You can't find that here. And so, welcome to Open Forum with MKO on Memories 96.5 FM. Always memorable. And you can reach us right now on Facebook. You will see us live on Open Forum with Citizen MKO. Or you go to Memories 965 FM, still on Facebook. You will see us there live and direct now. And above all, after this program, you're going to have us on YouTube. Except the various bits and pieces of this program, and the full video will be there on YouTube for you and for posterity. You're welcome once again. And today we have a full house. And I'm very emotional today because some of the issues we are going to hear borders on people at the grassroots and certain persons who may never be able to say, oh, I have money, I want to speak to the world, bring the world to us. They don't have it, they may not have it, and nobody may sponsor them. And so what do? We give the voice to the voiceless. Because of the exigencies of today's program, I don't know how it's going to be possible for us to take our usual segment, because we normally do what we call advocacies of the previous week. Let me see if it's just going to be possible, because it's very important. Those that miss matters of the previous week, we normally try to see how we can get that done. And so I want to start from there today before I introduce the program for the week and then our guest, because it's going to be 1 hour well spent. Yes, last week we hosted three eminent Nigerians, ASU leadership in Akwa Ibom State, talking about Professor Kweyemi Olajide, is the chairman of ASU, chapter, and Comrade Happiness Uduk, the National Financial Secretary of ASU. And remember, they went on a 2-week warning strike, which has been suspended because discussion is ongoing. So our encouragement to them, to the authorities then, was to just do the needful. Very important that you cannot sign an agreement or give somebody your word, then you don't honor it. And some persons see it as a pride. Because you are in privileged position, you can afford to display your lack of integrity and believe that people will shy away. That has been the problem with ASU and the federal government. Agreement since 2009 was not honored, and they are just asking for a simple thing: honor the agreement, and then we go up from there. We are happy to hear that has been called off, and we are looking forward to, once the matter is resolved, we hope they will come back to let the people know from their lips the state of things. And then we also talked about the perennial, the social media flood of venom, and the question of values and challenge of eroded culture and tradition in Akwa Ibom State. Recall that Pat Akpabio has raised very serious issues against His Excellency, the Senate President, distinguished Senator Godswill Ebud Akpabio, former governor, former minister, former commissioner. He's been everything. And for us in Open Forum, I've said this before, I'm saying so again. Someday we'll do more. We are going to document it. Akpabio happens to be the greatest supporter of Open Forum. He never has met me. Far back in 2011, he saw our magazine, and somebody that was with him said, he exclaimed, "Is this going on in Akwa Ibom State?" He supported, in short, not just supported, what we needed to do our first public lecture. He supported us. It's a story for another day. So we don't do things because, somebody supported us, does something wrong, we now say, no. But we are saying that leadership should not fail in resolving issues, because we have several raised issues on conflict resolution in Akwa Ibom State that we lack it. I say it on authority, having been a victim and having got inspiration from there to do what we are doing in a greater dimension. People shy away from responsibilities. So, community leader, political leader, can solve. Governor Maka meeting Kukenugu take his pukuru. Some years ago, they say, I be Oga not be for mouth. So that issue has not been well managed, and today we are going to talk about it, no matter how brief, because it has not abated. We'll get there. So that was our appeal, and we did some tidbits. I don't want to go into that. And then the local government, which is incidentally was our 50th edition, 50 weeks, so far, to show that there are ideas that could help government in what we call stock taking and agenda setting for an Akwa Ibom without oil. Derivation. Because with normal allocation, I mean when you can derivation and you do see do. So I don't know tepe. If you can't do yo, who told you more in your chemical government, do move it on win. It's young if you bring ideas on what to do to be sure that every sector I survive. I don't need to be and you get a local government system, the challenges of leadership, recruitment, accountability, productivity, and supervision of local government system in Akwa Ibom State, and how to reverse the ugly trend. It's a fun, if it is not good, it is not well, no matter how anybody will paint it. And so there are ideas. And today is the 3rd edition. And guess what? Before coming to the studio, I had a wonderful conversation with somebody that I have respected from a distance. We've never shaken hands before. So we are most likely going to have the 4th part. Next week, I will tell you what we're going to talk about. So today, we are looking at the part 3 of it, because we couldn't really take it last week. And so, having said that, we want to give us the food for thought for the week and thought for food, then read out the conversations we're going to have today. I will introduce the guests so that they get relaxed. As soon as I finish the preambles on some of these issues, we go into the conversation with them. And our thought for food and food for thought for the week comes from His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our president, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And here, what he has to say: I talk less, think more, and do more. I am more of an eagle than a parrot. That is why I fly higher. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I take that again. Very instructive. Love him or hate him, that's your choice. but we face reality because there are some points we're going to gain from what he said ahead of the campaign 2023 elections. I talk less, think more, and do more. I am more of an eagle than a parrot. That is why I fly higher. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Today, we have these following issues. We're going to attempt all questions as much as we can. This somebody I call a self-acclaimed ex-Niger Delta militant who is pleading for his entitlement under the amnesty program, having undergone, according to him, the training, the orientation. And you are going to hear certain things that you may get to know somebody that was affected, or those that are affected who are unable to have a voice. This man heard us, and he had to trace us, and he's sitting right here. Very soon I'm going to introduce him. And then, there's a discovery of oil in Okanafon. Pardon?
Orukanam.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Oruanam.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's also something in Okanafon as well.
Yes,
okay, this is Oruanam. I'm sorry for, in our promo we had captured Okanafon. It is discovery of oil in Oruanam, and it has pitched two communities against each other. What could be the issue? We have somebody who is the greatest person in that community that is right here in the studio. Very soon we're going to introduce him. And then the alleged coup plot, President Tinubu's sack of military chiefs, mass purge, and matters arising. Very familiar. And our last guests in the studio did justice to it. And guess what? The oldest sailor, and if you're Uncle and Yaki, I called the program, and I enjoyed myself. I'm going to still touch a bit on that. And he happens to be our producer, my producer, the old sailor, and if you're Uncle Thank you for always being here for us. Yes. Now, we will do justice to that in a bit, because this town hall meeting, you can't be here and go back without being informed. And remember, like people say, if you are not informed, you are deformed. And then, the cocoa part, third part, in the 51st series, stock taking and agenda setting for an Akwa Ibom without oil. We are going to still look at the challenges of leadership, recruitment, accountability, productivity, and supervision of the local government system in Akwa Ibom State, and how to reverse the ugly trend. Part 3. Whatever we're going to say about Akwa Ibom will be applicable to most local government areas in Nigeria. Most local government areas in Nigeria. And having done that, we want to introduce our guests in the studio. Time flies when you do wonderful things. Let me start from the Eteidon of Ikoroku village in Ibesit Nongikot clan, Orowanam local government area of Akwa Ibom State. Eteidon Ediomo Marcos Odofa. He is here with us live in the studio. Eteidon, welcome. Amedio.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Eteidon is not here alone. Please put the phone in silence. We have the secretary of the village council who has joined him to be here to talk about what concerns his village. Chief,
yes.
Friday William Udo. He is the secretary of the village council of Ikoroku village in Ibesit Nongikot clan. Council secretary. Yeah, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Immediately.
Yeah.
We need to be heard. Tell us and get a microphone. Yeah, you want to sing them for that. Call me down.
Idoma.
Yeah.
Ma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I should have done that. That is why he's a secretary. Meanwhile, I've been secretary of several things in my life. enough that there are people that even call me secretary. They didn't even know my name again. Secretary. Amedio.
That's all.
Then, we also have in the studio somebody who, when he told me about his story, I was bothered, and we talked. He had to come all the way from where he's trying to eke out a living to share his story, which may likely be the story of some persons who don't know where to go to. Mr. Joseph Peter Jackson, an ex-militant who handed over his arms in 2011, embraced the amnesty program under late President Yaradua. He is right here. 2009. We'll get to the details later on. Mr. Joseph Peter Jackson, you are not here with arms. You are here as a gentleman. You are welcome to Open Forum with an MKO.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to the station.
My
name is Joseph Peter from in the local government, Akwa Ibom State here.
That's right. In the local government, we'll get to all of that.
Okay, sir.
I need to do the introduction so that we
thank you, sir.
We can get started.
Thank you,
so
sir.
You've heard the guest we have in the studio. Etedong is going to talk about the oil issue in Oroanam. Congratulations to Oroanam, first of all.
Thank you.
While Joseph Peter Jackson will talk about his experience as an ex-militant and his inability to benefit from the amnesty program as he is supposed to. Now, very quick, because time flies when you do amazing things. Let us just do some bits of the issues that has to do with evangelists. Oh, did I skip this when I was dealing out the issues to discuss? Evangelist Pat Akpabio versus Senator Godswill Akpabio, a family squabble or matter of general concern. That is one of the issues that we are handling today, which is listed. If you have seen our promo, we've listed that. Omitted that when I was reading it, and it is interesting to note that a number of persons believe that the very sensational, extraordinary approach to complaining and seeking for attention or whatever is the desire of Pat Akpabio has taken a dimension that is not really unknown. For those who say it has not happened before, are not conscious of the fact that there's a man called Azayo Nomo. He is based, I think, in the United States of America. He has been on issues that has to do with how Akpabio operates and does things as Senate President, and looks back at when he was governor and all of that. He has done that for over 2 years. Over 2 years. And this year he had a break until Pat Akpabio started her own version about 2 months or so or less ago. And that Zairomo only came back to continue what he's been doing when the clan head of one of the clans, I remember the clan in Abak, poured libation and incited the gods or the dead against what Pat Akpabio was doing. That Zairomo came back and lashed out at the clan head, who happens to be his own clan head, Afarabo, the clan head of Afarabo. And the clan of Afarabo never mentioned anything about Dazayo Nomo, who has been on it. And Dazayo Nomo said, challenge me. I'm the one that has been on it. Why go to Pat Akpabio? But it has gone beyond that. We've seen traditional injunctions placed in front of the family compound or the country home of Iban Akpabio, and then marking on the wall, rest in peace, for both the wife and the husband and maybe the family. Very strange. And we are seeing even some young men pouring libations. Akwa Ibom is fast being turned to a land of libations, a land of curses, a land of very terrible things that do not reflect who we are. What are we saying? We are saying that when there's problem, people must resolve it. But it took a different turn when youth who call themselves Akwa Ibom Youth Coalition, I've never heard of that. I don't know what the youth groups of Akwa Ibom have to say about that. But I saw the former vice chairman of was it one of those local government areas who was actually removed from office, spoke, and he was received at Government House by the head of service, very wonderful man that was sent to receive them. Elder Ifeanyi sent the head of service, and about a day or two after, the chief press secretary made a press statement, which I will not be able to read because of time. He clearly said that the matter was a family matter, and the governments cannot go into it, but they take exception to people trying to malign or speak ill against leaders, and that should not be encouraged, which is quite okay, very much in order. Nobody should speak ill of leaders, especially when leaders are doing the right thing. But if a leader does not do the right thing, and every effort to correct that does not happen, don't expect that everybody will die in silence. I, speaking to you, I have been through hell and back, and that's why I am fearless, because you find that certain persons that should resolve problems are the problems by themselves. And the immunity or impunity is that, what can he do? Who is he? What can he say? You will be shocked at what you get when you want to use impunity or your office to want to oppress. Do every other thing. Don't intimidate certain persons. You won't have your way. Yes, I'm not on my matter today, but the experience has grounded me. And because Akwabi is so valuable to us, we must protect both the institution, the person, and whoever calls himself a victim. If Pat Akpabio has any issue, like she's trying to say now, oh, they are trying to, my husband, they are saying this against him, or they try to kill him, or do this and that, those are clear cases that should be addressed. And it didn't start today. It didn't start today. And since not everybody would do like I did, I went on a 7-day hunger strike because I discovered something, that strong people afflict themselves, not others. It is weak people that afflict other people. I afflicted myself, went and sat in front of a government house for 7 days, no food, day and night. I never got attention. And my next action was what I was to do. I said to myself, oh, good. I stopped doing what I wanted to do next. And I've been on the way out to solve this matter. Others may not be able to do the same. So I want to appeal, because when the state government made the press release, I made a comment. I made a comment on the platform to the effect that the press statement, I want to read verbatim what I wrote on radar platform saying this, that this doesn't appear like an adequate response from the government over the damaging issue, which, going by the panic actions by different groups and unrepentant posture of Pat Akpabio, may not be brought under control. Ideas from critical thinkers should be sought by the state government on how to quell the fire, so missteps don't fuel it more. It should be noted that the matter has gone beyond a family issue because of the scope of allegations which goes beyond the Akpabio family. It's also curious that there's no reference by agitating groups to Dazayo Omo, who has been longest and loudest voice over issues regarding the Senate President, Senator Akpabio. Meanwhile, impunity and zero capacity for conflict resolution, which the state is building up, most scandals is not attended to, if not attended to. Akwa Ibom needs real healing, and we are running out of time. Somebody on the platform, Etimetum, raised the issue that the matter is an Akpabio family matter. That he just said, Etimetum said, are you talking about the squabble in Akpabio's family? How many family squabbles would the governor attend to? Every family should solve its problem and leave the state out of them. And I wish to appeal to busybodies and people looking for political favors not to dabble into affairs of other people's families. As I said before, the Akpabio family is capable of handling their challenges. They have done so before, and they'll do it again. Busybodies and interlopers should keep out. Unfortunately, I found that very strange. Coming from, he's a writer, I've read some of the things he has written, but looking at the kind of time and the issues raised, the issue is beyond the Akpabio family. I went on to draw the attention of Mr. Etimetum, who drew my attention to what happened before, that Isom Akpabio, according to him, made a worse statement than Pat Akpabio. I told him that I knew about it and he cannot assess my knowledge of what I know. That the truth of the matter is that this matter should be resolved. There should be mediators. You cannot call the paramount rulers interlopers or busybodies. Yes, you can call those that go to the road to wail, the women wearing black, rolling on the ground and pouring curses too, without maybe able to understand the issue or even asking questions. And some group have declared Pat Akpabio a persona non grata. She cannot buy or sell in market in Anang land or maybe in Akwa Ibom State. Please, nobody should call my line. I beg you, don't call this line now. If you are listening to me, don't call this line now, please. You're disrupting our recording or our transmission, please. So they'll cut the whole story short. This matter, we will continue on it. My appeal is that everything, like we've always been saying, everything should not be handed over to the governor to do. Because the next moment, the governor will take a decision. They will say that's the best thing to happen. Now that the chief press secretary has written this, they are saying it's the best thing to happen. Somebody even said it's a brilliant write-up. It is not. We have to help His Excellency because leadership is about solving problems. And when a family cannot solve his own problems, you will put the whole state into fire. With the people protesting here and there, you can never tell what will happen next. Let me stop there for now. Like I've said, quite a lot of things to do or say, but fast forward to Mr. President sacking some of the service chiefs. We want to say that on October 1, the parade was suspended and a newspaper, Sahara Reporters, raised issue that there was a rumor of coup d'etat. That was denied by the military. What they said, I can't read everything, I have everything here, that it was stagnation in promotion and indiscipline by officers concerned that caused the breach, because some people, 16 of them, have been arrested from what we have heard, unconfirmed. 16 officers, some of them have been named, but we are not going into that. But for Mr. President to do what he said in his quote, I talk less, I do more. He has sacked service chiefs and redeployed one and retained one. And the one he retained happens to be the director, the chief of defense intelligence, the person that must have done revealing what has happened. But what are the matters arising? The matters arising is that Mr. President has, within 2 years of being in office, done what has not been done in recent past, that is changing service chiefs, which in its wake is going to see over 120 senior officers retire automatically because their junior has been made the chief of army staff. And according to military tradition, once you are junior, being the man there was, what do you call it now? They call it the course 30, 40, 41, 41. Regular course 41. So all those that were in regular course 39, 40, and the rest are leaving. And from the army, other forces, we are sending away about 120 senior officers. That tells you it's not a small thing. It's a major, major thing that you can't talk about it and go to do it. But Mr. President has done it very quietly. And then the issue of stagnation is going to be addressed because people are now going to be promoted. So that is that about the sacking or coup or no coup that we heard. That this tells us that something has happened. So don't joke with social media and don't joke with some media houses, no matter what anybody says. Don't rely on propaganda or image laundering not to believe what you're supposed to believe or put one and one together. Because when we begin the conversation, we are going straight to dealing with the issue at hand. Let me stop taking an agenda setting a little bit on the local government system, because next week, by the grace of God, we are going to have this issue on local government. We talk about leadership recruitment process. We have said that most leadership recruitment is done by sending domestic servants, domestic aides or stooges to go to the system. There's a video trending of a council chairman in Akwa Ibom State. He was so introduced to school children and the kind of words, the kind of grammar the lady was speaking. I am going to investigate to find out which council that is. It is one of the lowest points we can ever get to as a people. Yes, there are things you don't have to go to do. Send somebody to go and do it. Be there in the office. Send people to do the job for you. If you have seen the video, you may be free to call to tell us when the phone line opens. So leadership recruitment is fault in it. Accountability is what we want to look at today, because next week we'll continue more so I can attend to my guest here. Listen to what the chairman of ICPC has got to say. The chairman of ICPC, his name is Musa Aliu, on international TV, said that only 7 out of 774 local government areas have functional websites. And he said, recently, because of the focal decision, we have now initiated a program we call Corruption Prevention Program in the local government areas. 1, the issue of open fiscal transparency, open procurement, the issue of corruption control, human resources, and citizen engagement. Also, we are now trying to say, okay, we develop that each local government should have a website so that they can put out information. What we discovered was that there are only 7 local governments with functional websites in Nigeria. That is to say, we have a lot of problems because we cannot go all over. That's why we say, okay, why can't we have websites? Publish these things so that people will know what you are doing. Otherwise, it will be difficult for us to know, so that there will be transparency. That is the chairman of ICPC. Only 7 local government areas in the whole country. And then we talk about those that were to open account, for them to have money go to their account directly. Would you believe in the entire country, as the last I checked, only Delta State with 25 local government areas is the only state that have had their council chairman open account with the CBN. The rest of the country, they have not. That tells you that there's something fundamentally wrong, because what the requirements we discovered in our research is that they are supposed to tender audited account for the past 2 years. How we can know? This is not going to go. So, and the governors have been accused of not allowing them to open accounts. Until now, that has not been done. So if money goes straight to local government, they cannot open accounts. And they refuse to open accounts. Even Nolgate has refused to follow them up. They smooth to it. Next week we'll talk about it. We have just 20 minutes or less to do justice to the guests in our studio. And remember, I always say this, on Open Forum, every second count. Let me start with a Tatum, because you need to know where to start. And you know, thank
you very much, sir.
This is how we do our program.
Yes, sir.
We try to maximize the 1 hour we have on radio to touch on everything. And even if you speak for 5 minutes, I assure you, the impact is going to be more than 10 hours of talk.
Thank you very much.
We are going to go straight to the point. You are the village head of Ikot Oku village,
yes,
in Ibesit Non-Ikot clan, Odogonam local government areas. And we understand that the oil has been discovered. Why are you in Open Forum to talk about oil issues?
I'm here in this Open Forum so that those oppressed, the voice, people without voice, yes, without
the
people,
voiceless, yes,
voiceless,
can have
they
a voice.
Can have a voice. And I thank you very much for doing that for us. Thank you. And what happened really is that at a particular swamp called the Ombum,
okay,
and the seismic route came, they passed through the western side of our village.
Where is the swamp?
The swamp is at the Ombum, in the Uruwonam local government area.
Okay, that's the name of a community?
That is the name of the swamp.
The swamp?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the village short of Ikoroku village. Mm-hmm. So when the seismic group came before, what they did is that they passed through my village. I helped them to be looking for the oil.
Okay.
And when I read the center of the Ombon, which demarcate us with the neighboring village, Ikorikpene village,
Okay.
I hands over my operation to the other village. And there was one particular man from Ikorikpene village, Okun Timothy.
Okay.
Say, this is the boundary of our village after the Uforo. I give him to them.
Okay.
Because they say demarcation called Uforo Mong.
All right.
We demarcate us from the other community. He took over. But surprisingly, on the 24th day of January 2025, a group of 4 surveyors from Natural Oil Field Services Limited, nicknamed Sterling Global,
Okay.
they started from the eastern part of the other side of Ikorikpene.
Get close to the mic.
Yes. So when they came there, without our own knowledge, we were not aware.
Yes.
They surveyed the whole of the swamp, including our land, everywhere, even my personal land. They surveyed the whole land without our knowledge, and now gave the name of the cat base that they surveyed, that the cat base is known and called Ikotikbene. They gave the host community of the cat base,
To
the
Ikorikpene.
oil base to Ikorikpene, while our land
It's part of
really
it.
is there.
Now let's get this very important.
Yes.
You mean your land or the land of Ikoroku village is part of that very
Yes, the land of Ikoroku village is
Yeah.
part
Please,
of that
go
particular
speak to
cat base.
Yeah.
The land of Ikoroku village, which I'm the village head,
Yes.
is part of that particular.
So what have
cat
you
base.
done to address this
So
issue?
immediately after that, that was on the 24th of January 2025. So on the 25th that they wanted to survey my own place, when I noticed this, immediately after that, I went to the clan head of Ibesin Noikat,
Okay.
Obong Udo Isiki Korekbu. He advised us and called the 2 communities that we are brothers, that Keburiba is a Wawa and Ekumeta, that we should go and make sure that we reconcile, we seek the place. Instead, the other communities, Ikorikpene community, they called me that I should come and collect slots from them. I should collect slots. I say, no, it is not a matter of slot. I am
What
doing
is by collecting slots?
collecting slot there. When appointment will come, that they should be the host community, that when the appointment will come, they will give us certain places for our people to work. I say, no, that is not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for, we are co-owners of that particular cat base.
Cat base.
Yes, that our ancestral land is there. We have been affected.
Now, after meeting the clan head,
So the clan
of
head
Ibesin,
advised
Yes.
us, clan head, the chief Udo Isiki Korekbo, that we should go and make sure that we share the thing together, that we are brothers. That 2 brothers used to share something when it comes to that, because the cat base is at the center of the 2 villages.
Okay.
The cat base, that particular swamp.
Let me still be on you before I come to the village secretary.
Yes.
Now, this issue is very sensitive, and because His Excellency Pastor Moino is trying as much as he can to make sure he builds peace and unity among the people. What else have you done? Have you approached the company, Sterling Global, or any other part, or were you at any time appoint somebody to speak on your behalf?
Yes, because of this, I used the legal care system to get to the office of that company valuer,
Yes.
one Kingsley Akpan. Because after some time, he did not even give me the power of attorney. I did not get any document to show that I have transacted any business with
Oh,
anybody.
you mean you have a valuer?
Yes, we have a valuer.
Now, what has the valuer done?
The
in terms of-
valuer has entirely, they say, mistrust. He does what's supposed not to be done.
Okay.
For example, he even signed a document called Memorandum of Agreement, which he forced my own signature with my name.
No, are you sure of what you're saying? You're saying this on
I'm
radio.
saying you the truth. He signed a memorandum of agreement with forced my name with my own signature.
He signed
Yes.
for you. You got somebody to sign for you.
I did not even see the document. I
Okay.
have not ever seen the
Let's get
document.
there. Let's get to secretary, because this convention, we're going to follow it up. The secretary of Noikod, where did I keep that? Yeah. Obong, or Chief Friday William Udo, secretary, Ikoroku village. What do you know about this matter as the village secretary?
Concerning what my
Move closer to the
concerning
microphone.
what my chief was talking about, it is obviously that this is the truth. Things that happen, that everybody come and witness it. It happens that when they came to survey the area. We already told them that our land is involved in this one. Whereby you go to traditional and otherwise, if you go to a certain village,
Yes.
you discover that it is the stream or the swamp that divide the two communities. The other side enjoy it. The other side
Also enjoy it.
Now, when it came to the monetary issue,
Yes.
now one party now claimed that they will all enjoy the whole thing together.
Very
That
wonderful.
that was the reason that we seek the advice of the crown head.
No, very wonderful idea.
For peace to reign.
Now, let's do this. We are dealing with community people. Ya itanki ko ukangajit. Anang ma.
Yeah.
Anang ma.
Yeah.
Anang ma kibono.
Yeah.
Mbok kemini kid. Tangi ko mi. No, mono do wanam. Me frère nang. Me frère mono kwa ibom. Sa fri nyini ko bi kom. Tang no ipo wang awo. Ki ko idong ajit. Etedong. Kemini kero. Sa do yai yen me awo nyong.
Kusena fiong di me ina nke fiong ket ke 2025. A group of surveyors say get to natural oil field services. Am I already? It is survey, whether deliberately or in error, surveyed part of our land and give the host community to a neighboring village. Even the host community, so we reacted to this. You make our client hit. My we might know who energy. It carry no way kai corrupt panabia. The state intelligence department. We might know energy.
Police.
Yes.
Make it clan, make it paramanula.
No, it's only the paramount that we did not
Paramanula
meet.
for the on boy your engineer go.
Yes, I know.
I do a Kamba win onion get
He's
open forum.
saving-
What's the
yes.
open forum town hall?
Medio.
So Mbok, iko itangami. Are we gonna get tangi koidong? It's your paramanula febo.
Medio.
Open forum ya ida kisang. Ya kikit paramanula. His Royal Majesty Akuku. Jejo boss. Ngo kere into.
Yes,
Ata wo mi make a palace.
I won't be correct.
Di de mero Akuku do sign. Community open for again ama ida afra go me yeben me on akwa ibom mbok yeah it made later on no as you finally for today
Yes, sir.
awonyan
Sir.
Joseph Peter Jackson
Present, sir.
so
Yes, sir.
I get what into the camp
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Present, sir. Yes.
iminye an ex-militant
Yes.
ado me etiko with me kumpa yerendom
Ndre.
agodo Niger Delta we ketunen mo ida kada en wana ko boy no nyinu nen ya do ati ibeni kan idi bo nen ya itangi ko makai tangi ko ibibio I mean ko yes. Let's go to English now. We have an ex-militant in the house and he had a camp. You mentioned the camp where he was listed for amnesty program and what happened when you surrendered arms or did you used to carry arms?
That was 2009, where federal government was granted amnesty for Federal Republic for the amnesty program for Niger Delta. So that was 2009. Now
You were
went
a
to
militant
train.
then?
Yes,
I used to carry arms.
yes. So when
Which camp were you?
Joe Waterfront and Port Harcourt,
What can you say it again?
Joe Waterfront.
Job Waterfront.
Yes,
That was
yes,
the name of your camp.
Yes, sir.
You had a camp leader there.
Yes, sir.
Who was your camp leader? The head militant there.
Yes, Corinne Nama, aka Shaki.
Interesting. Now, you embraced the amnesty program.
Yes, sir.
Did you surrender your arms?
Yes,
You surrendered your arms.
yes.
So what happened after that?
As we make the peace now, so understand, because now the federal government been call us for peace, so understand.
Yeah.
Now as we come, then come talk say okay, my Shaki now me my commander
Yes.
talk say my charge no dey say I go bring money, so understand. I go bring money as I bring money now, he come tell me say okay, he go give me name wey me I go bear to make sure say I don't go training.
Yes.
As I give am the money. We go to the training 2011 for the Lagos 2011 Lagos.
You went for training?
Yes, sir.
Do you have evidence?
I have evidence there.
Let me see.
Then give me my ID card here now, and with my ID card.
Please, the camera. We are streaming live.
Yes, yes,
Show
yes.
him the ID card.
Look at my ID card here. Then,
Okay.
Then,
Where were you given the ID card?
Then give me the ID card for Lagos 2011.
Where was the training in Lagos?
Put the orientation training.
Orientation training. Where was it?
2011.
Where in Lagos? Do you remember the location?
Either Aja, part of Lagos, Aja,
Ajah.
or
It's okay. Do you have any other evidence to show apart from this ID card that anybody can just print?
Yes.
Let me see any
This
other
is my
evidence you have.
colleague. This is my colleague where we followed together to the training. Some of them are
Was that
outside
the
country.
training camp?
Yes, sir.
Do you have picture with the military people?
Yes,
Because
sir.
I know
Yes,
when
sir.
people go on NYC, they take pictures with the military people.
Yes, sir.
Let
Look
me
at
see.
my picture then, but this is 2011. But
The pictures are poor.
don't spoil.
Okay. He actually has some evidence. You have a number. Is there a number? A code on your ID card? Something that can be quoted?
Yes, sir.
You have a code there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You may not read that on air so that somebody will not go and duplicate it.
Okay, sir.
So what's your complaint? You have just 2 minutes to round up so that we can just open
My
the phone line.
complaint is that since 2011 we went to the training. I had my orientation training.
Yes.
So it remained my post training and my empowerment.
Okay.
So since then, I went to I got miss my line where I put it for my program.
Yes.
As I went to 2014, I went to Abuja. I got discovered that they don't send my name to someone where I don't know. Since then, I come back. I don't see.
Where else have you been to?
Now from the office now.
No, where else? You went to Abuja. From
Yes.
Abuja, where else did you go to?
I went to go and look over either they send my train or
Where else? After going to Abuja, did you go? Do you have any office in Port Harcourt or Bayelsa or anywhere that you also went to report?
they now send me to go and meet my commander. And then come from Abuja.
Commander, as you, the militant commander?
Yes, they meet my commander.
Okay.
And then come back to my commander
That's
from
Shaki.
Rivers, yes, from Port Harcourt.
Yes.
And then come tell him, okay, commander,
There's problem.
I beg, I be don't went to Abuja. Say they now tell me to come back for you.
Yes.
And he tell me why me I went to Abuja, I not tell you. I tell him say sorry. So and that's why I just say I come back. And tell me say you know okay my time enter motor. And the boy then drive away. So then the second one they even arrest me. I can't go meet him. And tell me to go and load motor for bar road. Now I will tell him that I will not go and load motor.
Okay, let's leave those details. Now, what do you want from
My
Open
problem
Forum?
there-
Why are you here in Open Forum?
Where I'm here now for the radio station now is that I need my right because it's my right. So I need my training, my post training with my CPN,
Okay.
with my empowerment.
Are there others like you who have been denied their stipend and their training? And meanwhile, what kind of training do you want to go on? Pipeline welding or education school or shoemaking and all that?
No.
What kind of training did you even want to be trained on?
Now school.
You wanted to go to school?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Now, what do you want again?
I want federal government and our excellency, Pastor Umoyeno,
Yeah.
to interfere this my matter, to call me. I want to go to school.
Okay,
With
now
my-
leave it there. Are there others like you who are from Akwa Ibom and maybe from other places? But are there Akwa Ibom sons who were ex-militants who have not also benefit like others?
Yes,
Very
sir.
fast.
Yes, sir.
Like, you know some of them
Yes.
and you have their phone contact?
I have their phone contact here with me.
Awesome. You have heard the voice of Joseph Peter Jackson, an ex-militant in the Niger Delta who, for whatever reason, has been, as he says, denied his entitlement. How much is stipend, monthly stipend?
65,000, sir.
And then what the training can take a lot of money,
Yes.
like we know. I've actually been in touch with one of them who is in Italy, and I think he has crossed over to Austria. He was in your camp, isn't
Yes,
it? You don't have
yes.
to mention the name.
Yes.
I've spoken with him. I knew him almost 3-4 years ago. Yeah, he went on shoe mending training in Italy. A lot of people are benefited. Some have become pilot. The number to call for you to contribute to this program is 0803 085 7755, or you call 0809 066 6909. You can contribute on any of the issues discussed. Please don't bring any other issue except you have a complaint. You can reach me later. I'm going to give up my phone number where you can reach me. If you are an ex-militant, we have a caller on the line. Hello? Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. We're having a backlash.
Okay, my name is Faith Morgan, calling from Bahrain.
Okay, Faith Morgan, go on. You have 30 seconds.
I don't know, nine, maybe one with my son. Crown family. I said, walk a book along. My walk book along, other walk a book along. Parama. They get a post over there. Oh, you're awo abuni boy gidong awo no ni ma abun boy dong gidong
Okay, thank you so much. You have made the point. Thank you, Faith Morgan. He has said that the government should step in to solve the problem in Akpabio's family. And like I told us, I was at the Uyo Federal Constituency Town Hall meeting where His Excellency, then as Governor Godswill Akpabio, resolved a family matter that involved a paramount ruler in Uyo Federal Constituency. He reconciled the family. The paramount ruler was there with his 2 sons, and he reconciled them in public. Like I've said, I told the person that I talked about, there are people that are very happy to see this happen. So they say, let me not go. We have a caller. Hello. Hello, good morning. We cannot hear you. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Your name, where you are calling from?
Good morning, my name is O'Connor. Calling from Scotland.
Oh, your name again?
O'Connor.
O'Connor, please. Even if it's 30 seconds, just do. Let's see if we can get another caller.
I want to talk about the issue concerning the Senate.
Hello? We are having... Hello? Hello? Yeah, we can't hear you. You may wish to call back. So you want to talk about maybe the issue. We have another caller on the line. Please connect him. Hello? Yeah, so like we are saying, a very important thing that we must not fail to do. If you have a position of responsibility, it is not to accumulate wealth. It is not to be in the protocol list of government, because that's what some persons want. I've heard somebody once say that in a just plate number government, say need. Somebody even said, oh man, what marking na security even wake up from what what they can turn me. Just the joy is that you are in government and you have security guards that take your children to nursery school. Embarrassment, you are a misfit. I hope this holdback is not affecting the reception out there. Hello, the last caller. Yes. Yeah. We are struggling to hear you. We're having a holdback here. I don't know what is happening. Hello? Hello? Are you still there? Yes. Your name, where you are calling from? So sorry, network issue. We want to take just 30 seconds from our guest. Secretary, Mbok, ke akpatri kosef will be thanked very briefly. Gently, please.
I mean,
Secretary.
maybe government, Akwai Boom, Pastor Dr. Mono, as a governor, me governor Pabio, he come, so that I'm 1 year setting, and I'm bomb, Javon, back, each year with the cane, Ninibaki, Ting, when I went to Saki, TMM,
We are looking for peace, and there is no peace without justice. So those clamoring for peace without justice, you are a disaster. Yes, no, push it to our ex-militant. Yes, very fast. What is your final appeal?
My final is that our excellence to look into my problem. I beg now appeal for him with the federal government. I beg, help me. I beg.
And in helping you, they may be able to help other people, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
The
authorities concerned, State and the whole Nigeria. Now I say Nampo Rami global everywhere without a word it all. Yeah, I already and let that error in the other village whose community be corrected. It should be corrected and recorded. So that the benefit, the other people in your benefit for peace. The value was safe. Assigned 4 documents.
Okay.
And
Go Tangaba. I am saying I'm going to meet with the paramount ruler of Rowanam He's a man I respect so much. He's been part of Open Forum. He has signed our communique, and we'll work with him. We'll try to see, we'll send letters to the appropriate authorities to do the needful. This has been the size of today's program. I am Citizen Matthew Kofi O'Connor, and our appeal is that this program is self-sponsored. If you are touched, if you know we are contributing to the advancement of Akwa Ibom State, please, the number to call is 0802-757-7497. I take that again. 0802-757-7497. See how you can give us your support. We want to sustain this program because we have a choice of doing this thing on social media. We want to be on radio so that the keke rider, the market women, people in the villages can know that critical conversations like this are not only on social media. We can do our podcast and we'll be very fine. In fact, we'll do more. Thank you so very much. Like I always say, if I say yes, consider it done.